Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Dakota Hudson will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First pitch, 7:15.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a line drive, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Up next, Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Kyle Wright is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Tommy Edmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Edmond Sosa.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. And now the first pitch. and that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis d'Arnaud. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Brasino is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a flare down the line. Arenado ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Kyle Wright. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Edmond is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Gillen Carlson.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Carlson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Jose Brusino. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Next, it'll be Dakota Hudson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High chopper to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Acuna digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One 0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late that time for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Ready with the 1-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Freeman at third with 2 away. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First delivery to him. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Edmond is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Chopped to third, scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So next to bat will be Jock Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Both take us to the